everyone, it's Raven's Guardian back with another episode of Stardew Valley. Today we're in day 26 of summer here in year 4, and we are doing pretty good. Alright, so let's take a look here and see what we get today. We got some good luck, and we also got the ability to get some good ores. Say hi to our daughter real quick. We'll grab this. We have to be quick about this because we got to get outside before the lightning starts striking and destroying some more of our crops. Alright, we'll say hi to our dog, we'll say hi to Emily. They like this as a blessing from Mother Nature. Yes, yes. Alright, let's check the weather. Welcome to Cozy 5, your number one source for weather news and entertainment, and now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, alright? Our special forecast for the Fern Islands region, it's going to be clear and sunny all day, which is something we like to hear. Alright, let's check the fortune teller. In Wovik's Oracle, they only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. Spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And that's it. Alright, let's get out here and pick up these battery packs real quick. Looks like we got a bunch of crops done, which is good news for us. So we'll make sure to harvest those for sure. Get all these battery packs first, just to make sure that if lightning decides to strike, it's not going to strike the things that we don't want it to strike, which is definitely our crops. Although, like I said, many of these crops are ready to harvest, so not a huge deal. We got some blueberries, we got some star fruit, and we are just raking it in today, so good news on the crop front. I know we were waiting for all these crops to grow, so we got all these. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to plant anything else, just because it takes more than 3 days for everything else to grow. The other thing is, I'm beginning to think we might have planted some starfruit a little bit too late in the season here, because I don't think that these are going to get done. So mistakes may have been made. I guess we'll find out as we get closer here to the end of the month. So if we don't see like the little startings of starfruit tomorrow when we wake up, we can guarantee that we're not going to have starfruit to harvest on the 28th, which is the last day of the month there. Which would be unfortunate, because that's quite a bit of money that we could have saved had we, you know, been paying better attention here. Alright, in any case, let's pick up some of this row that we got. Yep, so that's what I'm worried about. If we don't see the startings of starfruit on here tomorrow, we're going to be in a world of hurt when it comes to the end of the month here. Alright, we'll put our other starfruit away. So we got a pretty good amount here. There's 103,000, 148,000, 213,000. Obviously, we're going to wait to see where this all comes from. We almost got 1,000 just regular blueberries, but we didn't get a massive harvest there over the past couple days, which is truly awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and put this row away. Load that up. That's all good now. We can check to see if we got anything. Maybe our animals are nice enough to give us some eggs. They were, which is fantastic because we can sell those. We have not gotten any regular dino eggs for a while, so no worries about having to turn those into mayonnaise before we sell them, which is fantastic news. Alright, let's go over to the next one here. Oh, I guess we got our stuff that we can also put in here. And we'll sell these dino eggs, because they're artifacts and we get good money out of it. We got some stuff we could harvest here as well. So we'll go ahead and harvest those. Along with the fruit, because like I said, every little bit is going to help at this point to get us that much closer to the 10 million that we need. Alright, so there's all that. Alright, we'll go into here. Check on these guys. Got a bunch of stuff here. We can go ahead and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and put some of that wool in there. Get some more cloth going for us. Nope. I'm going to put it in there and put this in here. And again, I'm just going to keep the door closed because they're not going anywhere today. It's raining, so there's no point in opening the door. Because that just means tomorrow morning we're going to have to worry about them running all over the place and causing more issues. Alright, let's say hi to our chickens. We didn't get any ostrich eggs or anything, so we don't have to worry about any of that. But we do have some eggs today. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we can throw those into our mayonnaise machine. We did not get any wool, so we don't have to worry about that. And there we go. Fully loaded and ready to rock and roll. Let's collect up all this. We can collect that up. Let's go ahead and put some iridium ore back onto the map here. Get another set of bars going for us. And I don't think we have anything else really going on at the moment with respect to like trees and all that stuff, and getting some more oak resin, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build something with it, or build with it or something from George. Thanks, George. Much appreciated. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sell all this other stuff because we don't need any of this. And there we go. We'll put the rest of that stuff away, though. Our crops are looking a little barren, but that's because we just harvested a whole bunch, which is good news for us. Put those bars in there. We're up to 153 of those now. So we can definitely make some good money off of it. Let's put these two things into our little recycler here. See if maybe we get something good. Probably not, but you never know. Alright, we'll put our cloth away there. Run down here real quick. We drop our hops off. Our coffee beans. We should have dropped the moss off while we were down here. No worries, we can still do it. That in there. I don't think we're going to have anything in Ginger Island, but we can check. Not likely. But you never know. Well, we got a few things. Obviously, our bananas. We can definitely harvest those. And we got a couple of ancient fruit that we can harvest. But not a lot. There we go. So that's all harvested. Let's zip back home. Hey, we got some iron and some coal out of that trash. Nice. We'll take it. We got some more in there. Yes, and a stick. Let's turn that in, see what happens. Probably get some torches and some stuff that we don't really care about, but hey, that's okay. Alright, sell those bananas because we don't need them. And we'll put the ancient fruit over here so we can turn it into some glorious ancient fruit wine. Alright. The other thing we can do is take a look at our kegs. I'm kind of interested in maybe seeing if we can't turn a batch of some of the stuff into some good money by aging it. Obviously, we do have some of this in here that we can harvest. It's been in there forever. Blueberry wine at the iridium quality is worth 420. Not fantastic, but, you know, we could definitely do that. We could make a bunch of casks because we just need hardwood and wood. So maybe we should work on some of that. That's actually relatively simple for us to make. Got some more coal. Good, good. That in here. And maybe we'll take a look at casks here. How much wood do we actually have? Alright, we have 408 hardwood and we have 351 regular wood. And what did we need for these casks? 20 and 1. So, in theory, we could make so 340 wood would give us enough to make 17. I think we make 17 casks. That's not what I was trying to do there. So let's make 17. Why not? And we'll put those into the house here. The other thing is I kind of want to get this set up in a good little layout here. That might take me a second to make sure that our layout looks good. Obviously, you know, we can put things against the wall here. And because we'll have access to those. Probably put some right here and here. And then maybe even a row right here. Alright, so there's more. We can make more. We just have to go get some wood. Let's go do that. And then we'll see what we can do with either taking some of the starfruit wine or we haven't been on the cinder sap in a while. So there's probably some trees down here that we can definitely harvest. Yes. There we go. Get some nice wood. And yeah, we'll just age some stuff. We'll just make sure to set a timer on it. That way, when it's done, we'll know that it's done, and we can harvest it. So when we put everything in the cask, I'll tell you exactly what day it is that we're going to go and harvest it out of the basement. So that way, you and I will both remember. And then we won't be checking it every day to be like, oh, is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Because it obviously won't be ready. There's that. We don't want the seeds. I think there's a total of 109 casks. I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I'll have to check the wiki again to figure that out, I think. Figure out what that's actually going to work out for us. Collecting these wood. I know we should be saving some wood for our casks, or not casks, but our, what's it called? Kegs, but, you know, it's okay. There's plenty of wood to go around, as there were. Alright, we're up to 381, so right back where we started. And we're definitely going to collect as much wood here as we can so we can max out our kegs, or our casks, I mean. And then some, because obviously we need it for making kegs as well. Go. Perfect. I'm just gonna probably get a stack of wood here. That'd be nice. $658. We're gonna head back up that way in a second, so I'm not worried about running up there right this second to pick up the wood. This one first. And this one. Yeah, I think we're going to get a whole stack, which would be fantastic. Lots and lots of wood, which is great. Go. 892. 906. And deforestation makes the world go round. I'll let Greta hear you say that. She'll be crying. It's a video game. No issues here. Yep, we got a full stack. Plus 10. So, fantastic. Go home real quick. Check to see how many casks we have. So like I said, I think there's a total number. Alright, so we need 47 more casks. So let's go make those. We should have enough wood now that we have a full stack, because we need 940 if we're going to make all of those. Let's do that. 47 is what we need, and that will give us the 125 total that will max out our entire thing here. Put all that away, and we'll put this away. There we go. And we can take some more of this, so let's get 125. And 15 of this. There we go. Throw those in there. Hey, we got some coal there. Forgot that we had that there for a second. Put that away. We got 182 iridium bars. We got more iridium bars than we know what to do with. Alright, I think the rest of the day here we're gonna... I'm not answering that. Nope. Not today. Alright, let's pick up all of these casks because we have them in the wrong spots. So we're going to fix this so that it will be the optimal layout here for a keyboard and mouse. So that way, when we go to load this up with our starfruit wine or whatever it is that we have, we'll have that all ready to go. Alright, there they go. Alright, so we'll switch over to our casks and put them where they need to go. So, optimally, one will be here and here. And then one here. And then on the side as well. If you're ever wondering where this layout came from, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is look at the loadout on Stardew Valley's wiki page, because that's where everything comes from. If I can just, be able to place these accurately, that'd be nice. Alright, then double this row here. And then down one more. And we start over here. It doesn't look like there's space, which there's not, because I didn't go down far enough. Then go down one more. Right. There we go. And we take it out to where that was, and then double it up again. Alright, there's that, and then once we get here, we do two like this, and we pass out in our house. So we have 15 kegs that we had to put down, but that's okay, we'll get there. Alright, so we didn't make a whole lot of money. That's okay for today. In any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. We made 21K. Tomorrow we'll finish loading out our basement here to get everything lined up the way we want it to look. And then we'll continue along working on getting everything set up to make us quite a bit of money. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.